Jacob! Jacob! I switched to party chat. What's happening? Are you not gonna join? Please! Please! You punk, please! I'm gonna go, and if you're not there, I'm gonna be very sad. I'm being weird. Okay, so we're trying to look for lore, Jacob. I know you're there! I see the thing that says party or game chat. A little, you know, whatever.
Right there.
I know, it's a little journal thing. I should actually look at it, because I never looked at it in forever. Weird, I'm trying to search for lore, and all that BS. Oh. What about the prologue? Oh, that's what it's talking about. Give me a second. So, this is just a bunch of... Oh, that's what it says. You can go back to the freaking prologue if you want to ever do that again. But it has to be not on multiplayer, which is interesting. The premise. You are part of a team of adolescents from a small modern town. You've been experiencing blackouts at night, waking up covered in mud, far from home. You've seen the people of this town sleepwalking at night, too. Something is wrong. A mysterious group of adults wants to eliminate you, which is not fun. You must use whatever abilities you have to strike back. Gather proof of their activities and expose them into the world. Whee. Your friend Belle said something about stealing her parents' car to get out of the NRQZ. And that's... She'd finally found proof that her parents have all been lying about the blackouts. Tell me more. Oh, well, that's that. Fun fact, NRQZ is a real place in Virginia where there is supposedly no, I can't think of what the word for it is called right now. You can't call anyone for miles, and you can't really use any of your communication electronics forever. These are essentially the rules on how to do this and that. Powers. Sins.
See? Over there.
What's over there? Yes, I'm at the book, at the handbook. So there's a quick read of that. Hello. Now for the journal thing. Jacob, why aren't you talking? Please.
Over there.
I know.
Well, hello.
Ah! Oh. Oh. Very scary. I didn't know that. Jacob! There's something really scary. If you go to the journal, press R1, you can know what the dreams are. One second. That's very terrifying though. My first blackout. All I can remember is that I don't remember anything. I was looking at the ground, my hands were covered in mud, my clothes were wet and muddy too. I was in a dark place. The air felt heavy. Was I alone? It seemed like there were people there with me. Anonymous diary. Was it just my imagination? I asked my mom and she said it was just a fever dream, whatever that means. I haven't been sick. I haven't been eating anything weird. When I woke up, I was clean and in fresh clothes. I just felt really tired, more than usual, you know? It happened again. I had the dream about being Jacob. I had the dream about being covered in dirt again. I was back in the dark place. This time I noticed a smell in the heavy air, like I was underground.
That way.
I was wearing my old jeans, the one I wore last year the ones I wore last year with the torn knees.
There.
But when I woke up, I remembered my mom threw those jeans out at the end of the summer before this school year started. Anonymous diary. Music in the dream? This dream happened again, where I was in the dark place, but this time I wasn't covered in dirt. I was sitting in a row. There was someone on either side of me. We heard music and it was overwhelming. I could feel it moving me. I focused my attention. Where is this place? The music didn't seem to follow a pattern, but everyone seemed to follow it anyway. Does this have to do with the other dream? I'm sure of it. You're going to have to trust me on this one. I'm going back to sleep tonight, but this time I'm plugging my ears. If you see someone down there with earplugs, know that I'm fighting, I'm resisting, and I won't let them bring me down. No phone service. Hola, Mama.
Hola.
It's like the Stone Age. No cell reception for 20 miles in any direction because of this stupid antenna array. We get this service called Chorus Wi-Fi or something like that. Who can live like this? The curfew. They say we have a coyote alert and... What's up, Mama? They say we have a coyote alert and that's why everyone under 18 has to stay inside at night. But since when do coyotes become a thing in Virginia? I don't remember learning about coyotes at the Battle of the Bull Run. Guess I'll keep an eye out next time I walk the dogs. This is stupid. A coyote alert is totally dumb. They don't even really present a risk to people who aren't small children or tiny dogs. I went to the library and checked because you can't Google things in Reddick or Blarg. Blarg. There's something else going on. I'm gonna find out what it is. Not even like I really have a reason to go out at night. I just don't like being told what to do. New. Ooh. At school, we had an assembly today about the dangers of going out at night. They keep trying to tell us that this is for our safety. But why now? It doesn't add up. Why is this all of a sudden a thing? Our teacher, Mr. Paradici, says there's more going on, but he wouldn't say what it is. That is BS. Still just a rat in a cage. Ugh, I just want to meet up with my friends at night. What's the big deal? We're not afraid of coyotes. I just feel like we're under total scrutiny from adults all the time. I feel like our lives are under a microscope and nobody will let us just live our lives. This is so unfair. I hate this. Why won't they tell us what is going on? Dead skeptic excerpt. Oh. What? This is weird. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. My battery's about to die. And I'm sorry if I'm taking forever on reading this, Jacob. Oh, it's a podcast. I guess. Dead Skeptic Podcast Excerpt 9. So, first, if you're new, congrats on finding the stream. I know we don't make it easy. Now look, a lot of you in the comments are like, I don't believe in that or that exist. I believe in aliens, but not ghosts, and so on. The good news is the bad news. You're all half right. We're all talking about the same guests on Earth. And I'm not gonna judge you because you picture wearing a different Halloween mask. You picture I'm wearing a Halloween mask. I can't speak. Let's restate the facts. Because if we don't, what happens? That's right, they become fiction again, don't they? These things have hidden in legends for so long. So again, there we go. One, our guests have been around since humans were capable of abstract thought. That doesn't mean self-awareness per se. We may have just been monkeys with big ideas. They outlive us when we die. They can change how we behave from the inside, whether it's ghosts, those, possession in a big yes is a big yes. They live in our minds, or at least act through us. And four, when we cry out in our own heads, call it a prayer, you will, they seem to both hear and understand. The truth is, it doesn't matter if they're from this world because they're here now. And they've got a plan for us. We have got to find out what. Skeptic out. Oh, so Dead Skeptic is a person. Alright. Oh. Huh. So, this is interesting. Because now it's like a chat transcript, I guess. So who/what is speak as one? Accounts vary. So it's two people who just talk at the same time? Whole conversations totally improv. My controller decided to randomly disconnect even though I'm charging it. And moving it? What the heck? Okay. Spooky times! So it's... Oh, there we go. Story comes from way back when, but back to the first human beings evolving. You know when apes go bald, they freeze more easily. Winter was harsh, this first real tribe of Homo sapiens was dying. But then, I heard this part, they see a light in a cave and they send 2 scouts in. Total strangers. Legend has it, but in a small tribe? Call BS on that part. Anyway, this pair comes back out of the cave holding a blazing torch, the first fire. Together they in perfect sync, they say, we saw them. Or spoke to it somehow. They saw it or they are it. The tribe was like, we sort of still don't know. So, speak as one, holding hands like creepers, same as now. What if it's an act? Story goes, some girl, the daughter of doubt, said, okay, so blind them, deafen them, and ask them a new question. Idiots. Okay, that last part was me. What happened? Accounts vary. Sunglasses. God. I hate you. It's like talking to a bot. To be continued. Alright. Okay, I got you the footage. This is the new one for Gwen. The first one was Isabella, I think. I don't know who Dead Skeptic is, though. Okay, I got you the footage. Please just explain to me if my parents are evil now. If you see them wearing hoods or masks, they're sleepwalking. They can hurt you. They can hurt you last night, then wake up today not knowing. If they're not wearing masks, well, for now let's think positive. Are they like possessed? I like to comfort you, but it isn't binary. This thing that's pulling the strings, it picks hosts who share its ideas. We've seen emails, social media hit a sort of saturation point when it takes them. suddenly they get kind of radicalized, but the core beliefs are always there. My parents moved to Red Acres, so you're saying some part of them is okay with being cut off from the world and the internet and all that? And is willing to abdicate a lot of freedom for it, yes. It may have invited them here under the obscured pretenses, but deep down it takes a special kind of person to look at a small town in the radio quiet zone and say yes. I think. Lo siento. Yeah, lo siento. ¿Están todas las fotos? Okay. Okay. Oh, you're back. Hello, I'm back. I don't think things are alright right now. That's fine or whatever. Back to things I left off at where Gwen was talking. They're annoying, but I love them. Can't we exercise them? Frick. If so, we don't know how, but whatever this thing is, it doesn't like exposure. It takes great pains to suppress footage of its host behaving abnormally. That sort of thing. Maybe if your parents and enough of their peers saw the footage in the daytime, it could cause them to question some of those core beliefs, seek help, or ideally help us. That's a Fing shot in the dark. Welcome to the club. Harper letter to Alberto. 981 Hoadley. Transcribed letter from Harper Esposito to Alberto Esposito. Albie, I love you, but I can't stay like this. I just don't belong the way you all belong here. The problem isn't Redacre, it's me. I guess I just don't deserve the quiet life, not yet. Kiera will be fine. She's perfect. I don't know how she came from me, but please don't take it out on Devin. She's almost 17. With me there, she will run out of time. So proud of brandish the word alone like a knife. Selfish in her pain that she gets from me. I can't fix her. That's why I need to leave. But I will be back, Albie. And I'll be different, I promise. I only hope you'll wait for me. Love, Harper. Of course, no. Alberto Esposo. I can't say that. It's like Spanish. Esposito was in the waiting list to have handwriting specialist analyze the above when we intercepted this. Inform Kira. Okay, that's all. Audio might take severe minutes to load. We will be locked until the loading has been completed. Hello. If you want for now, we can stop. I'm sorry. I probably actually might have to be right back because, I got a little bit of a distressing call from my dad. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. In that case, yeah, I might end this stream and all that, so yeah, I'm sorry. Alright. Yeah, I'll try. Dork. Alright. I'm ending the stream now and all that. So, bye no one who's there and bye people who might be there.